Okay, if it's 3 o'clock Eastern Time on a Wednesday, that can mean just one thing. It's time for the goRIA live stream. I'm Chuck Vela. And as I like to do on these Wednesday afternoons, is put a spotlight on what's new over at www.goria.com. What's new this week is a brand new podcast just dropped this morning. And I had the opportunity to speak with Nick Meyer, who is not only the co founder of N2 Content Marketing, but also, and perhaps more relevant in this for this particular podcast, he is the most followed CFP on social media. So, when I'm looking to do a podcast on content marketing, I could think of no one better than Nick to join me here on goRIA to talk about this. So, as I like to do, here's a little glimpse of what Nick and I talked about. And needless to say, he shared more than one or two really, really cool tips on how to boost up your content marketing game. Here's a little taste. That's really just incredible. So it's actually, the AI, I guess, is listing like to your short form, essentially translating it, putting together a bit of a transcript, and then reading that transcript and then using that to put it in front of people that would like the content that's in there. Is that correct? Because that sounds
Exactly.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's insane, but that's why it works so well.
Wow, that's really, it's just fascinating what's happening with technology and AI in particular. So if I were to do a content on, let's say, Roth IRA, would it behoove me to throw in things like, I don't know, bacon or Super Bowl or just random stuff that I know people like, or does that not make sense? What are some strategies here for putting together content that gets the algorithm's attention?
Yeah, no, I would speak as exactly as if you were talking to one of your existing clients, or exactly as if you were talking to one of your prospects, or even like explaining a concept to your friend, because broad reach will not help you. Like if you include Super Bowl or bacon or something in there, that means your video will be served to people that don't necessarily want to watch personal finance content.
Right.
And one of the biggest metrics of success with short form videos is that basically the algorithm decides whether or not your video is successful or not, and whether or not it pushes it out to more and more people is watch time and watch time percentage. So like, hey, do people watch an average of 50% of this video or an average of like 5% of this video? It would skew way more towards 5% if you included words like Super Bowl, like bacon, that push it out to the wrong audience.
Right.
Because people just wouldn't be interested. Like, oh, this guy's talking about Roth IRAs. I'm not going to watch this. I'm going to go watch it.
I want to see a bacon video, damn it.
Video. Exactly. Yeah, I want to know how to cook the perfect piece of bacon.
Right.
But no, best practice is just speak as if you were speaking to your ideal client. And the most important part of the video is the first 3 to 5 seconds. And that's called the hook of the video. And what you really want to do there is open a loop that can't be closed unless they watch your entire video. So that's usually elicits curiosity or elicits some other sort of emotion. Basically saying like, oh, here are 3 Roth IRA secrets. Like not something like that. That's kind of like
sure.
a little sleazy. But like using like blog headlines, we usually explain to our clients who are more familiar with like writing content. Using a really good blog headline as your hook of your video to really capture someone's attention, hook them, and get them to watch the rest of your video.
Got it. So it behooves you, at least for the success of your video through the algorithm, to have people watch it for as long as possible. If they're watching it for a long time, the algorithm is like, hey, this is pretty good content. I'm going to push it out in front of more people and then more people. Is that pretty accurate as well?
100%. Yeah. And one little trick of the trade that we do use with our clients that'll let all you guys steal as well is watch time will increase if someone reads your video description.
Okay. So as you can see, I'm starting to implement some of the tools that Nick was sharing with us, which includes a teaser. So if you want to hear what that secret is, that will increase your viewership and help stroke those algorithms. You got to listen to the full podcast. See, I learned quickly here. And Nick shared that teaser tip as well as some others. So check out the full podcast. If you're interested in social media marketing, or if you're doing it already and really want to up your game, Nick's got some really, really cool tips. So go to goRIA.com. It's the first podcast right up on top of that page. And hope you enjoy that. And that's it for this week. So on behalf of goRIA, fueled by Investment News, I'm Chuck Vela. I'll be back next Wednesday, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, with some more content. Thanks for joining us. Take care.